Combining the MPP IPS with CBA's leading 24/7 capability will allow for seamless interoperability and reach for cross-border payments into Australia.
Welcome to the exciting world of global payments and the big issues across this industry. You're listening to Commonwealth Bank's Global Payments Series with me, Carli Renzi, Managing Director of Institutional Client Coverage at CBA. And today I'm joined by Susan Yang, General Manager for High Value and International Payments at CBA, to talk about her latest developments. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you for having me, Carli.
You're talking to me today about NPP and how our international payments are feeding through directly into Australia's real-time rails. Perhaps as a start, you might want to explain what that means.
NPP stands for New Payments Platform, Australia's fast payment system that was launched in 2018. International Payment Service, or IPS, is one of the latest capabilities launched on the platform. This will enable the domestic leg of inbound cross-border payments to be sent to other financial institutions in Australia. Combining the MPP IPS with CBA's leading 24/7 capability will allow for seamless interoperability and reach for cross-border payments into Australia.
So what you're saying is that correspondent banks who are choosing a partner in Australia could theoretically send all of their payments to CBA and still get the money into their customers' accounts in short order?
Yes, definitely. For example, the recent collaboration we had with Bank of New York Mellon had witnessed payments to be received by the end beneficiary account here within 60 seconds.
60 seconds is really fast. But I guess I wanted to know, does that come with other problems? And why in Australia are we able to do this now? What's precipitated this?
The reason why we can do that is because CBA have decided to launch the IPS send and receive together. So that means this capability is now available to all of CBA's Aussie dollar and Austral clients.
That's really exciting. And I know that there's been a few steps along the way to get here. We've been talking for a while about the fact that we see 1 in every 2 commercial inbound transactions come through to a CBA beneficiary. And I know that you launched 24/7 processing for CBA customers some time ago. Has that helped to lead up to this new capability?
Yeah, definitely. I guess the real-time payments capability has been a journey and has been a huge focus for CBA in the past few years. So what we have now started to do is we offer this as on an opt-in basis to make sure a safe and secure journey for our customers. And we typically start with a low amount threshold. Progressively, this amount will increase as the volume ramps up.
That's really exciting, Susan. And I know it's something we're going to be talking to our customers about at Cybos in the coming months. I guess it'd be good to know how soon can we be looking or talking to our correspondent banking partners about coming on board with us on the IPS send and receive?
The answer is now. So you can come and talk to your CBA representative now, and we'll be happy to, based on our understanding about your journey, your expectation of customer experience, we can see how IPS can add value for you.
Thank you, Susan. That's exactly the sort of message I wanted to get out to our correspondent banking customers. But I guess we should also probably talk a little bit about other countries that are looking at similar initiatives, and perhaps you've some learnings along the way that you could share with them to help them on their journeys.
Of course, Carli. For example, with the recent IPS launch, what we've learned is fast payment systems such as MPP can have very strict formatting guidance. And to forward that formatting guidance to the end customer can significantly increase the number of payments that can be sent via MPP.
Thanks, Susan. I think everybody understands why our customers would be a lot happier with faster payments, but obviously there's a little bit of security to consider as well. And at CBA, we're all about making sure that we've got faster settlement, lower cost, but also stronger security. I know we've recently brought NameCheck into the international payments domain. Perhaps could you tell us a little bit about what that means for correspondent banks looking to the Australian corridor?
Yeah. So NameCheck applies advanced technology and CBA's available payments data to ensure, the beneficiary account details look right. What does that mean for cross-border payments? Once you integrate with CBA's name check, either via API or other integration method, you can let your client determine upfront at point of payment initiation whether the payment looks right. So that will eliminate the opportunity of potential mistaken payments or even scams or fraud.
Thank you, Susan, for your time. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've obviously built upon CBA's foundations as the real-time payments domestic bank in Australia to build into now NPP, IPS, send and receive, which we launched simultaneously. It's quite a differentiator in the Australian market. We've also talked about the security and some of the technology that we've put in place, such as name check, to ensure that our end payees receive their money safely. Lastly, we talked a bit about the differentiation in the Australian market and some key learnings that our international correspondent banking partners may want to think about as they look to real-time international payments in their home markets. Susan, once again, thank you for your insights and appreciate your time here today.
Thank you, Carli.
You've been hearing from Susan Yang, General Manager for High Value and International Payments at CBA, and that concludes our session on IPS send and receive capability. Thank you for listening, and tune in again to hear more insights from CBA on the exciting world of global payments and moments that matter for our clients.
Things you should know. Guests featured in this podcast are speaking from their personal experiences only. As this podcast has been prepared without considering your objectives, financial situation, or needs, you should, before acting on the content, consider its appropriateness to your circumstances. CommBank does not necessarily endorse the views of a particular individual or guarantee the accuracy of the information provided.